Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bobby Bribieska Family Stadium for today's opening round contest in the Northwest Invitational Junior Varsity Soccer Tournament. Today, the Junior Varsity Grizzlies will take on the Junior Varsity Thunderbirds of Circle High School in their first round match. That'll be coming up here at the bottom of the hour. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and send it to our pregame interview with our head coach, Michelle Lawrence. That'll be coming up here in 2 minutes after this timeout. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
This is the McCurdy Real Estate and Auction Junior Varsity Pregame Show. Coach Michelle Lawrence reviews the last JV game and takes a look at today's upcoming contest. Sponsored by McCurdy Real Estate and Auction. Real estate, but better. And now, let's join Coach Lawrence with Kevin Arkin.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special edition of Grizzly Soccer as we are home at Wichita Northwest for the Northwest Invitational Junior Varsity Soccer Tournament. And the Grizzlies will be taking on Circle High in their first game, which will be coming up here very shortly. Joined again by our head JV coach, Michelle Lawrence. And, Coach, let's first of all talk about last night. We were over at Heights High, and girls did a very great job coming from behind in a 3-1 win.
Yeah, I was actually really proud of the girls. They are improving on the passing, maintaining possession of the game. We had possession of the game, the majority of the game. So the scoreboard didn't really show that, but the girls did a great job. I asked for the passing, I asked for the movement, and they are improving on that.
I don't know if we won or lost the coin flip, and it really doesn't matter, but we had to face into the wind in the first half, and it was another night of howling Kansas wind blowing steadily at 25 miles an hour right from north to south, from one goal to the other. And even with that wind, we dominated possession, we dominated play, we spent most of the time in the Heights end, and we actually scored a goal into the wind. So it was a pretty good effort by the kids. Yeah, they did a great job. At halftime, I told them they had to make up for the one goal. And I said, to avoid running at practice, you need 3 goals for every one they score. They said, okay. No running involved. A 3-1 win. I can count. I'm sure they were ecstatic. Yes, they were. And we did have some pretty goals as well. Yes, the girls did a fantastic job, so I'm very proud of them. And it was a fun game, too. We all had fun. It was the JV game, the varsity game. It was just a fun atmosphere. So the girls had a great time. It was a fun evening, and I guess the only thing that was really disappointing, other than the fact that there was a cold wind blowing out of the north, was there weren't a lot of people in the stands for supporting either side. It was just, I think they all stayed home because of the weather. Oh, I would believe so. It was cold. I had on 3 pairs of pants, 3 shirts, so. As did I. And as I do now, I might add, sitting here, because we're getting ready for this JV tournament, not as windy today. No, it's not, and I'm happy for that. It's tolerable right now. Just 1 pair of pants so far. We're in the low 50s right now, and hopefully at game time it'll be closer to 60. The wind is only blowing about 10 miles an hour, and the forecast for the wind for today and tomorrow is actually very good in that we're not supposed to have a windy day either day, and it's not supposed to rain either day. That'll be a nice relief. The allergies are definitely acting up, so staying out of the wind is going to be kind of a nice deal for me. So this is your first JV tournament here at Northwest, is it not? Coaching, yes. So what does this mean to you as a coach and to the kids and the program? I'm just excited about it in general. Just the tournament vibe is something completely different than a regular season game. So just going to the tournaments, even when we had away tournaments growing up or when I was coaching, it's just a different feel. We get excited, we get more amped up. You're playing teams that you haven't played yet, right? And it's just exciting. So when the girls are that amped up and ready to go, it makes for a fun environment, for game time. So I'm excited about it, and I think the girls are too. And you have the Circle Thunderbirds in the first contest. team we don't very rarely play. And what do you know about this bunch this year?
Nothing. I'll be honest. Not much at all. Heard historically not a team to really be concerned about. So I'm not going to go in any time with a mindset that we're going to 10-0, but I say it every time. Let's just 10-0 them and call it good.
Well, that would make my job easy. It'll be a short broadcast if we do that. But, even so, it's an opportunity for, again, playing someone different and getting a different feeling. You always learn something from every team you play for the first time. So you have a learning opportunity here on the field today.
Yes, absolutely. And it gives us time to practice the skills that we've been doing at practice. And they did a great job, like I said yesterday, passing, movement. We had people going to the outside. We had defenders moving up, us covering them. It was a nice, easy movement. It didn't look difficult. It looked like it was completely planned out. And so I'd like to see some more of that today going into that circle game. And I would like to see and be able to get some of our C-team players that moved up with us, try to get them some action today.
We're defending our title from last year.
Yes.
And for those of you at home who don't remember, we played 2 of our 3 games last year ending in penalty kicks. And so I've got to ask, have you been practicing any penalty kicks at all?
Probably not as much as we should to prepare for this tournament, knowing how that went. But April's on my mind for those kicks.
Well, she did score the game winner in the championship game last year, which went, by the way, 10 rounds. I don't know if you're aware of that, but
yeah, I've heard that.
It went 10 rounds, and April was the superstar of the penalty kicks because she stopped 5 and then scored the game winner on round 10.
That's awesome. I wish I would have seen that.
Her mother was up in the crow's nest in the Marriott with me helping with the broadcast last year of that game, and I was convinced we had to put a parachute on her. I thought she was going to jump over. I really did. She was so nervous and so excited, and, typical mom.
Yes, I bet. I couldn't imagine.
So hopefully we won't have any penalty kicks today. Let's win them in regulation and take it from there.
Yeah, let's just win the games and call it good.
Okay, you got 2 of them today. Best of luck in both games, and we'll look forward to a visit with you. We won't get a chance to visit before any of the other games in the tournament because we're all busy and the time constraint is very short.
Right.
Let's look for a visit before Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Head coach Michelle Lawrence on our pregame visit. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 60-second timeout and hear from our sponsor, McCurdy Real Estate and Auction. Real estate, but better. Then we'll be back with the starting lineup and the play-by-play of today's first-round game against the Circle Thunderbirds. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Whole marketing campaign of this property we sold right to.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is it.
Hey man, you got up for football?
Band class still needs you, man.
Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Intrust Bank is a major sponsor of the Northwest Soccer program through the Eric Profit Scholarship Tournament. At Intrust Bank, We place our values at the center of everything we do. It's a philosophy we have followed for more than 140 years. This principled approach to business is encapsulated into 3 words: tradition for today. This principle makes us different from the rest. Check out Intrust Bank today at intrustbank.com.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number 1, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com. Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGrizz. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hamilton Ford on the big corner of 119th West in Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Aerotech Engineering, 5555 North 119th Street West in Mays, serving customers that rank among the world's largest manufacturers of civilian and military aircraft. Thank you, Tom Simon and everyone at Aerotech Engineering. By Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Guin, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Intrust Bank of Wichita, 105 North Main with branches throughout Sedgwick County. Intrust is built on value. We change to meet the times, but we will never change our principles. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Now with our new location at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction on East 13th Street, just east of K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families, strong supporters of Grizzly Soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By Emerson Biggins, 808 East Douglas at the east edge of Old Town. Come visit Emerson Biggins and enjoy the great food, cold brews, and hospitality of Luis Lopez and his staff today. By Hurricane Sports Bar at the corner of 13th and Tyler. Luis Lopez has brought his hospitality west to make it convenient to Grizzly Nation. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Todd Eflin Narrates. Hey, that's me. Voiceovers for audiobooks, product or promotional videos, telephone systems, and business commercials. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, and by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field and to the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
And we thank you, Todd Eflin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bobby Bribieska Family Stadium. We are getting set for the opening kickoff of the first round game in the Junior Varsity Tournament, featuring your Northwest Grizzlies, who are in their home blues, and the Circle Thunderbirds, who are in their road whites as the designated visiting team today. We'll give you the starting lineups here while they're playing. 30-minute halves are the rules of this tournament, and there could not be a tie. So if it is tied at the end of regulation, they will go straight to penalty kicks. Northwest kicks it off. They have the ball and the wind in the first half. The wind blowing out of the northeast at about 15 miles an hour. A lot less than it was last night when we were at Heights, but still pretty breezy here, and it's a cool wind. There's a shot and a save by goalkeeper Aubrey Thompson, number 0. She's a sophomore for Circle. Also on the floor for Circle, Jillian Edwards, number 1. She's a sophomore defender. Journey White, number 2, a sophomore defender. Camilla Worthington, number 3, a sophomore midfielder. Chloe White, number 5, is a junior defender. Isabel Geltz, a freshman forward. Layla Kelso, a freshman midfielder, wearing number 12. 15 is Elizabeth Ledbetter, a freshman defender. 22, Tori Westbrook, a freshman midfielder. 23, pardon me, 23, Layla Atha, a sophomore midfielder. And finally, Sailor Matke. Sailor is a freshman defender. The Thunderbirds are coached by Wyatt Bobo, and he's assisted by Isan Sanchez. Grizzlies have the ball deep in Circle territory, and there's a shot and a save by Thompson. Here are the starters for Northwest. In goal, number 0, the sophomore, April Isbell. On defense, Lizette Moreno, a senior, number 3. Number 4 is Geraldine Ailman Moronis, a sophomore defender. Forward senior, number 5, Riley Bell. Sophomore midfielder, number 6, Kara Lopez. Sophomore, number 7, midfielder, Amaya Bates. Sophomore midfielder, number 9, Mackenzie Nistis. Sophomore, number 13, defender, Michaela Nistis. Sophomore, number 14, Brooklyn Munoz. She's at midfield. On defense, junior, number 15, Isabel Santiago Morrison. And finally, on defense, freshman, number 16, Audrey Thomas. Grizzlies are coached by Michelle Lawrence, with an assist from Christina Commons and Corey Roberts. And we're going to welcome our broadcast crew up here. Our executive producer is Ashley Isbell, and Ashley is already wearing her parachute in case she has to jump over the balcony like she did last year.
No, we're not going that many into that many PKs.
Also want to welcome up our spotter for the day, and that's player extraordinaire,
and we
Aaliyah
just have a goal.
And a score right off the bat. And you know what? I never started the clock.
I got it started
on
my phone, so.
Yeah, thank you. Well, what's the time here?
There you go.
26. I can't even see what I'm typing here. And it's a running clock here. Doesn't Okay, just so you know that.
Uh-oh.
Okay. 1-0 Grizzlies lead.
And if I'm correct, if I spotted it correctly, I think it was Audrey Thomas who scored that goal. But
Freshman Audrey Thomas will check with our spotter extraordinaire. Did Audrey score that? Yes, she did. Good eye there, Miss Isbell.
Not too bad looking at the screen.
Grizzlies lead 1-0, and they need a couple of goals here in the first half. Audrey Thomas with it again. There's another shot, and that bounces off of goalkeeper Aubrey Thompson, but she recovers it. And I failed to mention a member of the Grizzlies Brain Trust, and that's their manager, Ava Venegas, is their manager extraordinaire for the Grizzlies. And she's down at field level managing.
And offsides has been called.
Circle will get a free kick here from the middle of the field. Out to center. Morrison sent it forward, but it landed in a sea of white. Grizzlies with it again. That's Nista sending it up. And Brooklyn Munoz giving chase over there, but she's going to be outrun to it by a defender. Chipping it out of play. Barones sends it over. Lopez sends a long one. Easily stopped by Thompson. And Thompson will boot it out into the wind. And into the wind, a pretty decent kick, actually. Munoz with it on the far side. Gets around one. Now centers one. No, she sent it too far in. And it's going to go over for a goal kick for the Thunderbirds. Circle Thunderbirds are in something of a rebuilding mode under first-year coach Wyatt Bobo. Wyatt, who has plenty of coaching experience at the high school level, over 15 years worth. There's a long shot and a save by Thompson. Wyatt in his first year at the helm here, trying to rebuild the program. And the entire program is here in the building today. They do not have two teams at Circle. They only have the one team. So they do not play a JV schedule. Here's an opportunity, but offside. Too far for Riley Bell.
And offside was called.
And they did put the arm. I looked over there, and his arm was not up.
Yeah.
That's what we would call the delayed offside.
I heard the whistle and I looked up and I'm like, yep.
The call was correct. She was off. Kelso with it. And taken away by Northwest. Now here's Thomas sending it back to Moreno. Moreno sends one forward. Riley Bell's got a chance here. She's going to get a breakaway. No. Thompson comes out and steals the ball back for the T-Birds. Sends it out to center. And here's Kara Lopez. Moreno back here with it. And here's a 3-on-1 break for Circle if they can get it going. Worthington sends it in toward Isbell, and April has no trouble picking it off. And she punts it out toward Lopez. It goes over her head. Grizzlies about to sub in a couple players, and I'm honestly not sure who they are. She didn't hear me.
No, she did not.
Too bad.
Good ball.
Chipped into the penalty area. Thompson comes out to get it. Pretty decent punt into the wind. Again, the wind not near as strong as it was last night or Tuesday night at Trinity. Oh my goodness, that was a hurricane. Nistus turns it around, sends it forward, and sends a long one forward down the far side. You know, did you see what I brought?
A notepad?
A notepad. What a concept.
It is a concept, but I'm not going to be able to use it this time.
I know. But you know, I know who can.
I know who can too.
Let me have that. Let me have this pen. I got a job for you.
Gotcha.
When they line up, I don't care where you write it.
Offside has been called again on Northwest.
Write the numbers down. Because once they go in, I won't remember them all, and then I'll just look at the pad, okay? All righty. I knew you could handle that.
Yep.
Nistus with it on the far side in the penalty area. Now it cuts pop back out. And a long shot saved by Thompson. Now we're keeping Thompson busy, I'll say that. Pretty good boot from there. Maya Bates sends it forward. And now Morrison does the same, and Wynn carries it to Thompson.
So close. That was a good effort.
Riley Bell came close to having an opportunity. Moronis sends it over to Lopez. Back to Moreno. Now up the near side, here's Thomas running in. Got behind the defender. She may have a chance. There's a shot, and it goes wide. That'll be a goal kick. And the Grizzlies are going to sub a bunch of players in. They're going to sub in. Holy crap. Mariah Hood, number 7. J.C. Shore, number 8. Kylie Foreman, number 12, comes in. And finally, Malia Jackson, number 18. For Northwest, and coming in for Circle is Riley Skack, number 16. I saw her sneak in there. Kylie Foreman intercepts the goal kick. Brings it down, then loses it. And there's another shot. Thompson is there again. Pops one up. Sure gets it. Morona sends it wide for Munoz. Munoz, another one. And Thompson on top of that one. And if you've noticed anything, she has dropped every single one. She's given up a rebound every time, and somebody needs to be crashing the net.
Oh, absolutely.
To pick up that slop.
Well,
Grizzlies lead 1-0.
Almost halfway through the game, or the half.
Approaching 15 gone. J.C. Shore misses it. Centers one for Bell. Bell's shot is blocked. And back out to center.
Oh, looks like another offside was called.
T-Birds will get a free kick here. Maya Bates will throw it in for Northwest. Hustling back. And there's a crossing shot, and Thompson, a very acrobatic maneuver to corral that one. Punts it short. J.C. Sure sends it forward, and we have another offside. Saw that one coming a mile away.
Yep, I even saw it on the screen. And it's hard to see a lot of things on the screen.
It's hard to see much of anything when you're trying to follow the ball, I know. Free kick coming for the T-Birds. Out to center. Morrison sends it to Shore. Shore tried to get a through ball to Bell, couldn't do it. Over here on the near side now. That's Jackson with it. And she dishes it off. A shot and a save, and a good shot and good save. Give credit where credit's due. Bell did everything but put it in. Audrey Thomas getting set to come back in for Northwest. Audrey so far has the only goal of the game.
Oh,
loose in front. Who's going to get it?
That was a beautiful idea.
And
just
the
unfortunate.
defense comes away with it. I'm sorry, say again.
I said just unfortunate.
Nestus on the far side. Sends one up, and it goes all the way back to the defense. And we're going to have a couple of subs come in here. Journey White, number 2, comes in for Circle. And, of course, Audrey Thomas, who's been patiently waiting, comes in for Northwest. And she will replace Mariah Hood. Also coming in is Kara Lopez. And I didn't see anybody come off for her. There we go.
Oh, there yep. Brooklyn getting a breather.
Munoz will come out, and we'll have a throw in. Here we go. Grizzlies on the move. Ball down in T-Birds territory. Out of play. It will be a throw in for the Grizzlies. Amaya Bates will handle it. Gets it loose in front.
Fantastic throw.
Here's a chance for Northwest, and the shot is blocked. Malia Jackson had a great opportunity there. I don't mind telling you, the wind hasn't blown much today. But there's something about when Northwest is playing.
That we got to start the wind going harder.
The city close to issuing another clean underwear alert. Coming in for the T-Birds, Layla Atha, number 23, the sophomore midfielder.
No, why was up?
You being called away?
I think I am. We'll save the day.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Ball loose in front.
Oh, nicely.
Centering pass blocked out, and that was a great idea.
That was fantastic.
Out it comes. Jackson
Nicely
intercepts
done,
it.
Malia.
Moronis sends a long one in. Thompson will handle that one. In the air to center. Headed forward by Moronis. Circle comes away with it. Audrey Thomas pops one out. And we have another offside.
I think that time she came back from an offside position.
Free kick is intercepted. Here come the Grizzlies with something cooking. Now what do we have? Another whistle.
Yeah, looks like it's a free kick for the Grizzlies.
Audrey Thomas will take it. There's a long one. And on the bounce, Thompson with an easy save for the T-Birds.
I love that Malia went and crashed the goal, though.
Me too, with all the rebounds she's given up.
Uh-huh. Offside again.
Jiminy Christmas. T-Birds with it. And he's right. She's off.
They're doing good with
8 minutes to go here in half number one. Grizzlies lead 1-0.
Oh.
Audrey Thomas in a foot race there with Worthington. Gets by Worthington into the penalty area. Shot coming, and it goes over the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick for Circle. Grizzlies will sub in. Brooklyn Munoz, number 14, comes back for Northwest, replacing Malia Jackson.
That was a good effort.
That was an excellent effort. Pretty good crowd on hand. This tournament really draws well. There's 4 games going on at the moment on 4 different fields. And there's a good audience for each one of them. Parking lot here is full. When I look back across the way, the stadium parking lot is full for the game going on over there on turf between South and Goddard. And Thompson picks up that one.
Although sometimes it does get a little confusing with the whistles. Because I'm hearing all the whistles behind me.
Well, the referees on different fields are supposed to use different kinds of whistles, so the pitch is different. Whether they're doing that or not, I don't know, but some referees will use the old-fashioned P whistle, which is still my favorite, by the way. Some will use a fox.
I think that's April's
Some will
favorite.
use the, what do they call that? It's a shrill thing. Doesn't have any moving parts, and I forget what it's called.
Having a clue.
Yeah, I forget. I used to have one. I didn't like it.
Good cross.
Thompson there to pick it off, and she'll have another goalkeeper distribution. One nothing Grizzlies on a goal by Thomas. Well, Ms. Tercios has returned. Always nice to see your smiling face back up here. Evidently your job down there is completed.
Yep.
Okay. For the first time in a long time, the ball's in Grizzly territory. That didn't last long.
That's always a good thing.
Grizzlies have had the benefit of the wind this half and have only gotten one score out of it.
Looks like a free kick for Circle.
Riley Bell with a chance. Oh, she overlet herself. Can she get the shot? Yes. Score! Riley Bell bangs it home off her own rebound. I thought she was going to overlead herself.
It looked like that for a second.
How do you turn that on?
Oh, hold on.
So how do you turn the view part on?
It depends on the day.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. 4 minutes to go in the half. Grizzlies lead 2-0.
Well, and hopefully, even though we won't have the win next half, hopefully we will continue the trend and continue to possess well like we have the last couple of games.
And we'll find out. That ball stayed in. Good job by Lopez.
And a free kick for Northwest.
Yeah, they're giving the ball in Northwest direction. Calling a foul. It's outside, well outside the penalty area. Thomas will go down and take this free kick from her defensive spot. Now they're moving the ball back. Are the referees?
You might have to move back a little bit, Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't need my bald spot in the picture. Loose in front and picked off by Thompson. Nice job by the Circle goalkeeper. Punt is very short. Bates sends one forward. Intercepted. Kylie Foreman tried to do so. Now she comes back to get it. Foreman gives it to Lopez. Lopez has the ball picked off. Goes out of play. That should be a throw in for Northwest, and it is. Is Aaliyah in your picture too?
Yes.
You need to lean back a little bit. It's not as bad when you're in there as when I'm in there. You're a lot prettier than I am.
Well, it's just when it's down that far.
J.C. Shure sends it back to Thomas. Thomas sends
Beautiful
one forward.
ball.
It's in the penalty area. Can we get to it? Yes, and the shot goes over everything, and it will be a goal kick for Circle. Approaching 1 minute remaining in the first half. On the far side, one last rush for Northwest, maybe. Think they'll be happy to go in with a 2-goal lead.
Well, foul on Northwest, free kick for Circle, but I'm not sure if they'll get it off. They might get it off, and because my timer just went off.
And the referees are signaling 1 minute. They must have stopped the clock on the goals.
They must have.
I'll be back up.
Okay. And that's it. That's halftime. We're at half, and the halftime score is Northwest 2 and Circle nothing. We'll be back with our halftime extravaganza and the second half after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason, more than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it? Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big one of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
to improve yourself,
to challenge yourself,
to realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
the best training,
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita, and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
dad's name.
I don't think so. I wonder if it's because it's the first part of the hyphen and last name that's what she's referring to. I don't know.
I don't understand any of that either. See what I stole? Welcome back to Northwest. Getting set for the second half. If the score holds and Northwest wins, they'll play at 5:30 on this field. If they falter and Circle comes back, we'll play at 5:30 on the field directly behind us. Either way, we will have both of them for you. Grizzlies now have to play into the wind for 30 minutes.
Bro, they're sitting right. Back, guys.
Our spotter, Aaliyah Tercios, has returned. So happy to have her with us. Getting set. We're all set to go, but Circle hasn't been heard from.
Here just went my phone.
Wind has picked up for sure. Here come the T-Birds back, led by goalkeeper Aubrey Thompson. Pardon me, 30 minutes running clock once the ball is kicked off. It will be Circle starting play.
Circle has kicked. Since we kicked off, it's their...
I think they forgot it was their ball.
I think they did too. Ladies, you got to start on your own side.
Close enough for government work. I won't tell if you won't.
Nope, I won't.
Grizzlies playing left to right now in the second half. Quick throw in comes in from Circle. Grizzlies unable to get possession. Munoz overruns it. And nice job by Nestis. She'll bring it up from her defensive spot. Michaela Nistis, a centering pass. A shot, and it goes wide. Off the foot of Aubrey Thomas, and a nice way to start the second half. A little bit of offense for your Grizzlies. Restart is intercepted. And there's a long blast, and that's going to go die into the wind.
No, but we'll take
is it me, or is that ball out of round? That ball does not look round to me.
They were saying down there the ball felt weird when they kicked it.
They were saying what? I'm sorry?
The ball felt weird when they were kicking it. That felt light.
I
don't know if it's light or what, but it just seemed. Corner kick from Northwest is knocked out of play. We'll do it all over again. Brooklyn had a nice boot there into the wind. She'll get another chance here. Ball put into the goal area and taken back out again defensively. Morrison comes up to get it for Northwest. Nice job. Thomas. Back to Ailman, and now back to Nistis on the near side. Ball bounding around at midfield and finally sent into the sellout crowd. Have a player slow to get up. And what are we calling? It looks like we're going to get a foul called against Northwest. Be a free kick for Circle. This is already the deepest penetration by Circle into Northwest territory in the game. That one goes all the way through and will be picked up by Isbell. April will bring it to the top of the penalty area. And a nice boot into the wind. Grizzlies can't control it. Maya Bates giving chase back there, and she's got a foot on it.
Oh, looks like.
And they're calling an offside on Circle. I didn't see that one. Just saying. Doesn't mean it wasn't there. I just said I didn't see it. Nistis. Somehow the Grizzlies come away with it. Audrey Thomas, yes, she gets it forward. Now can she get to it? She does, and overled herself, and it goes all the way back to Thompson. And that was a good rush, and it just did not end well.
Very good. Just got to keep it up for another probably 20-some minutes.
Heltman with it, sends it up to Nistis. Munoz on the near side, only one man to beat, gets it, good shot off, and it goes wide of the goal for a goal kick.
That's okay. We can stay down here and keep doing goal kicks.
I have no problem with that. And it is impressive that Into the Wind, which has picked up since the game began, only because we're playing, I'm convinced of it.
Well, we'll see what happens on the next game, because that could.
Goal kick taken. Nistis comes up, intercepts it. Michaela Nistis sends one over the goal line. We'll do it again. Not very exciting, but it is killing time.
And there's a lot of time to kill.
There's still a lot left. No question. And the big traffic jam is going on behind us as classes were dismissed for the week 5 minutes ago. I would expect additional spectators. Mackenzie Nistis fighting with it. Tried to get it to Ailman, couldn't do it. And now Worthington sends one forward. That one taken away. Nistis bangs one forward. Who's going to get to it? Unfortunately, it'll be Thompson, the goalkeeper, that gets there first. In the center circle, it's popped up in the air by Moreno. Thompson comes away with it, gives it to Nistis, and we have an offside. And that's another good call. No. I could say it again. What do you think?
She won't hear it. She needs to be focused on the game.
Yeah, probably so. Ball sent wide. Audrey Thomas giving chase. Loose in front. Nistis couldn't get the finish on it. Good pass, though, across the goal mouth. Michaela Nistis now. She sends one back in. Ailman trying to send it back forward, unable to do so. Bates with it. She sends it wide. It's going to be intercepted there.
Take it up, take it up.
Beautiful cross.
Indeed. Audrey Thomas giving chase over there. She sends one in the middle. Back out. Thomas had a foot on it, gets a foot on it again. Finally cleared out by the defense. From the far side, it comes all the way back, and it will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest, and coming in for the Grizzlies, J.C. Schur and Kylie Foreman, both returning to the game for Northwest. And they will give Maya Bates and Kara Lopez a breather. Good throw in by Circle. And a good spin move to get the ball back for Northwest. Throw in for the T-Birds. Back across, and here's a chance for Northwest 2-on-0 break. To the top of the penalty area, shot, and a great save by Thompson. Off a shot by Riley Bell.
Excellent attempt.
If Bell had put it anywhere other than directly at the goalkeeper, it would have been in.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's still a great offensive thrust.
It's just a learning thing that, probably should have just placed the ball.
They'll talk about that watching the movies on Monday.
And looks, yep, Kylie just got a yellow card.
What did she do? Did she invite the referee to dinner?
I don't think she did, but...
Well, the referees are all smiling.
It was for a push.
This referee is signaling a push, a two-handed push.
Go, Kiera.
Kiera Lopez will come in for her. $18 minutes to go in this one. 2-0, Grizzlies lead. Isbell with it for Northwest. And she boots it out to center. Pretty nice boot into the wind. Down the middle, 2-on-1 break, maybe, no. Grizzlies almost had another breakaway. This one goes into the sellout crowd.
They're doing a really pretty good job of keeping control of the ball, though, overall.
Bates throws it in down the far side. J.C. Schuer has it go off her foot out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for Circle.
And they just turn it back over to us.
And now we'll turn it back over to them. And this is getting us nowhere in a hurry.
Oh, it's okay, because it also kills some time. And we still have just over 16 minutes to go.
A lot of time left. Grizzlies do have a 2-goal lead. And April Isbell has not faced a shot on goal in this game.
I'm okay with that.
I'm sure you are, Mom. Into the penalty area it goes. Grizzlies can't clear it. Finally get it out towards center. Riley Bell fighting for it over there. Now it goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. And I'm sure you can hear the wind again, and as it has picked up again.
It definitely has picked up.
Here's a ball. That was very similar to the ball we got a breakaway on a little bit ago. And this just better get back. There she goes. Nestis with a chance. And a good play by Thompson to come out and stuff that.
Nicely done on both.
Not hearing you very well at all with this wind, Ashley.
I'm sure not. Here in a second I'll see.
Here's Nestis again. Passes it to
beautiful.
Bell. Here's a chance, a shot, and it goes wide for a goal kick.
Let's see if I can.
Grizzlies have done everything they can do except score.
I'm not sure even if I switch sides. I'd have to like face away from where the action is. Because otherwise, I think the wind's too strong at this point. Nice goal, nice shot by Brooklyn.
Finally cash in, and it's 3-0. Grizzlies score into the wind. Riley Skak comes in for Circle.
Well, I hear some fire trucks that I hope nobody's coming in here, but it looks like there might be a wreck just out beyond. And
That'd be a bad place for an accident.
Yeah, I hope nobody.
And I look back, the traffic is backed all the way up to the school building, so looks like the traffic accident out there is right in front of the entrance to the school.
Because normally that noise kind of goes away and fades away.
Yes.
Grizzlies lead 3-0. And have dominated play in both halves, despite the wind. And like they did last night, they've scored a goal into the wind.
JC had a great attempt in trying to center it or get it into that middle.
Control.
Nestus with it. Near side.
You got back.
To Munoz. To Ailman. And now to Thomas.
You got JC.
Thomas sends one up the middle. Nobody there, though. Oh, the ball gets through, and here's a chance for Nestus. Thompson comes out of her goal to stuff that one.
Well, way to go for Nestus, who kept going.
Pretty good play after the defender let her down. Hellman sends it wide. Not wide enough. Here comes one down toward April Isbell. April will send it up on the far side.
You got Brooklyn.
Thomas to Ailman. Ailman to Nistus. Now Nistus up toward Munoz. Brooklyn, who just scored a moment ago, has the ball, sends it through, and that's offside. Nistus is caught offside. Another call so easy, even we made it. So it will be free kick for Circle. Grizzlies lead 3-0, 10 minutes to go.
And
Circle with something going on here.
Yeah, but RD was
able to
throw
in for the T-Birds. And the T-Birds are going to sub in two players. They're going to bring in Journey White, number 2, and who was the other one? 31 is Amanda Fry, and for the Northwest, Kylie Foreman comes back in. ball's going to belong to Northwest. I don't know if it's a goal kick or if they called the handball that I saw. And it is the latter. They did call the handball. Out to center. T-Birds get it back. Grizzlies looking to add on to their 3-goal lead. Ball comes back in and Thomas kicks it back out, but T-Birds right back on the move. Nice play to get it out to center. Riley Bell had a foot on it, couldn't control it. And now Lopez on the far side. She'll bring it down the floor. And they're calling a foul on Lopez. It'll be a free kick for Circle. Aaliyah, I want you to run out to the front of the driveway and find out what's going on, and then come back and report.
Okay. Well, I would say I can even see that there's at least one car.
Is it a red one?
I saw a red one earlier, but I also see a white one.
Well, that red one that I see is the one trying to get out of the school driveway.
No. One.
No?
A red
is there
one,
another one?
Red one I saw earlier was not. It was in the middle of the road, so.
Why don't you get a camera shot on that and show the people at home what we're talking about? We have 2 fire trucks right at the end of our driveway.
Yeah, so, I mean, it looks like they thankfully got the traffic on Tyler moving.
Well, the traffic jam in the driveway is not near as long as it was.
Yeah.
It's going good. We're winning 3-0. I'm going to go down there.
Huh?
I'm going to go down there real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, they have at least the traffic moving more because it was at a standstill.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, coming back in for Northwest is Malia Jackson. She'll replace Lopez. And I haven't mentioned it, but Circle has a mystery guest on the field who just subbed in. Number 30 is not on the roster. She's been in the game twice. That's all I can tell you. I guess the referees didn't notice it either. Ooh, April. Boy, she went down. Young lady slid right into her. Pardon me.
Won't be the first, won't be the last.
She gets right up. Foreman passes it to Munoz. Oh, give and go didn't work.
Come on, ladies, don't give up yet.
Here's a chance for Circle. That one's going to go over the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Northwest. They'll take it with a 3-goal lead.
There's only about maybe close to 5 minutes left.
5 to go, 3 goals up. I would say the issue is pretty much no longer in doubt. And assuming the score holds, we'll be on the air at 5:15 this afternoon with Game 2 in this tournament. Grizzlies will take on either South High or Goddard right here at Bobby Brybieska Family Stadium. I will tell you that 5:15 is time approximate because there are 2 games between now and then.
I don't know. It's just only one game between
Just
now
one
and then.
game?
Yeah.
There's still a game between now and then. And if it runs over or has penalty kicks in it. Riley Bell, get back there. Come on. She sends it wide. Back toward Riley. She gets a shot off. It's kind of a weak shot and an easy save for Thompson with the wind at her back. In the air it comes. Riley Bell, oh, good work to keep it down there. She couldn't get the shot off. Morrison sends it up the near side now to Munoz. Munoz centering one. Good ball to Kylie Foreman. Foreman gives chase, sends it, and kicks it wide of the goal, where it'll be another goal kick for Circle. And another nice play by the offense of Northwest, who looked very sharp again today, having just played last night. So the Grizzlies will be playing 3 games in less than 24 hours when they tip it off at 5:30 tonight. Thomas. J.C. Schur. Maya Bates getting set to come back in. She was questionable as a player today and has played very well.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes to go. One problem with keepers is they can't tie their own shoes.
Yeah, that's a problem. Foreman with it. Sending one forward to Riley Bell. A long shot. Goes wide. It'll be another goal kick. How many times have we said that today?
I don't know. I have totally lost count.
A bunch.
It's okay.
Foreman wins it to Bell. Bell get a shot off. And it goes wide. That'll be another goal kick. Deja vu all over again.
Well, yeah, and according to my clock, less than a minute to go, so.
Time winding down for Circle. Grizzlies are going to win this one. And they will take on South or Goddard, depending on who's winning over there. At 5:30, and we'll be on the air at 5. Let's say we're going to be on at 5:20. That'll be time approximate. There's another shot and a save by Thompson. Riley Bell has gotten her shots off today and just has not been able to get one hammered home. Foreman. And Thomas wins it. That one's going to come right out to Amaya Bates, who's unfortunately not in the game.
And there it is.
And we're final here at Bobby Bribieska Family Stadium in the first game of the Northwest Invitational Junior Varsity Tournament. Northwest 3 and Circle 0. We're going to go ahead and sign it off. We invite you to join us again at 5:20. It'll be a new program, so don't stay on this one. We're going to close this program out. We'll come back with a new program at 5:20 that'll feature Northwest and South or Goddard. Until then, for Ashley Isbell, I'm Kevin Arkin saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you in just a little while.